Good morning, everybody. We have some special stuff planned today. I've been ripping out a lot of trees, cleaning up some fence lines for a farmer. He wants to join this field with the one that's back there. He has been just driving around it and he wants it, so I've been pulling this out. And I was having at her yesterday, one tree left and I blew a hose. So I got to replace that. But today's big plan is to take that thing down. It's not going to be what you think it's going to be. We are doing it all with sledgehammer. We are also going to knock a little bit out with the excavator, but we're not just going to push on it because it's a bunch of blocks on top of each other and then steel rings holding it together. So we have to be very careful with how we take it down. But I'm going to get this thing fixed so that we can get it warmed up and we can go over there and start working our way at getting it down. Well, now, that went much better than originally anticipated. Welcome back, everybody. It is Monday morning. You guys seen us take down the silo. This is what's left of it. Maybe a triaxle load, maybe a little bit more of all the block. Not much. We left the foundation over there. We left that in a different pile because that will have to be taken to a different spot than where this stuff could. Here's our roof. That one went flying. And then all the bands that you've seen that holds the blocks together, they're back there and the silo chute. But today I gotta go along a fence line and between this property and the neighbor's property, there's an old fence. And then what happened is over the years, trees grew, like they put trees up in the fence line in order to, that they used to discern the difference between the farms. Well, then they put a fence in there, and then where there wasn't a tree, they would put posts. But over years, more shrub and stuff grows in, and then slowly creeps out into the field, especially as the branches start to overhang. You don't want to whack yourself off the tractor or knock your glasses off by hitting a branch. So what they do is it just keeps growing in and growing in and growing in, and the field gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So I'm coming today. They're gonna spend some big bucks on me, and they're gonna get it, and we're gonna pull everything from the fence out. There's not as many bigger trees that I gotta take out on this one. A lot of the bigger trees are at the back. It's more shrub. So we get that all cleaned up so that things are more efficient for the tractors, the equipment, and I mean, everybody's got to eat. So the more farmland that we have, the more food we can produce so that you and I can stay alive to keep on going. Hey, so I'm just gonna point out to you guys, when you're talking or thinking about ripping out a fence line, I'm gonna show you a few little things. So one particular thing, there's like hardly any fence here. Hardly any fence in here at all. I found a post over there that I managed to find where I was. And here's another break right here. Here's another post down here with a piece. But to know when the last time somebody like worked the field, the whole thing, is, I'm not sure how well this camera's gonna pick it up for you guys, but you can see a little dip here. Okay, that is from a moldboard plow. So what a moldboard plow is it takes the soil and it flips it over. So it looks like this, and then it flips it over. But it always leaves what they call a dead furrow, because it flips it into the last plow. So when you get to the edge of the field, that end's got an extra flip, so there's a hump, and on this side there'll be a hole. So that's what this is. How long do you think that this has been growing here, that they put that there? And you know, their dead furrow is back over there, and I'm kind of trying to work back in again. And then you have over here, look at this hump. You guys see that big dip over there? That's because this is kind of where the middle was. I can see another dead furrow on that side. So there's like 20 feet here that nobody's worked, because these trees, these brush, they just keep working their way out, working and working and working and working their way out. So that's why we are trying to eliminate it. They do have other ways to tame this stuff. Like you can just see, look at that. It's slowly creeping in. You got that little bit of grass there that they're not cutting. Well, next year they'll be planting a little bit further over and more will grow. And it just keeps working its way in. So today, we're cutting it back.